Alright guys, Sky here for the Mental Metal channel and mentalmetaldetecting.com. On the left I have the WSA II-XL headphones, and on the right, or in the center of the screen here, I have the WS6 Master. This is in the stem clip that you mount to your shaft. I've popped off the shaft for now because we're going to go through some demonstrations here with the audio setup with the WS2XLs. So I love these headphones. I love the over-the-ear headphones. They are very comfortable. They adjust to your head pretty well. They have some natural noise canceling in them, so they're great when you have wind noise or you're swinging that coil over dry leaves and things like that. So these are very good headphones. I really like them a lot, and they're super dynamic as far as the sound quality goes. But the best thing about them is you can adjust the sound settings the way you like them via the equalizer. So today I want to walk through how to do that, but first we have to pair up the headphones. I'm just going to show you how easy that is. I've already had this in one video I've done already for the WS6 Master, pairing up some headphones, but we'll do it again here. What you got to do is you got to go into your, and oh by the way, I'm in my garage, it's cold, so I'm wearing gloves, at least one glove to keep my fingers warm. I have a heater coming soon. It's actually installed. I just need it wired up, so that's coming in a couple weeks, hopefully. But anyway, we'll get through it. So what I need to do is I need to pair up these headphones with the WS6 Master puck. So you want to go into your settings till you get to pairing. I'm actually at pairing already. You have a long press indicator, so you want to hold that button down on the left. Oops, I didn't hold it down right. So I got to go back through and keep hitting that button until I get back to pairing. Alright, there we go. So I'm at my headphones. So I want to hold this button down. Now it's telling me I need to turn on my headphones. So what you want to do is over here, you have your power indicator on that button. You need to press that and hold it down. And then you'll hear a double beep. And then it's pairing your headphones, if you can see that there. And so now the headphones are paired and they're ready to go. All right, so that's as easy as it gets. Pretty simple, pretty basic. There's no real craziness there. It's that simple. So if we go back out to the main menu, our coil is also in check. So we have a coil on the machine. That's why you're seeing all these numbers. I'm in my garage. And so what I want to do is I'm going to turn down the sensitivity just so I don't have all this interference. Just so I can give you a good indication of some of this audio, that how much you can configure the audio. So what I'm going to do eventually is I'm going to put the microphone inside one of the ear cuff, one of the sides of the earphones here, so you can hear the changes in the sound. So let's go into our menu here and change the sensitivity. So right now my sensitivity is at 95, so it's way too much in here. So I'm going to lower that a bit. I'm going to take it down to like 78 because I know it doesn't really do much at 78 in my garage. So there we go. So we'll go back to the main menu. All right, so how do you get to the equalizer? Well, just like these, you do pairing, you're going to hit your settings button till you get to your audio type, I believe, here. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's your volume. So get to your volume. You have another little long press indicator there for the equalizer. And so you want to hold that down. And now your equalizer is brought up. All right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go out of this video picture here. I'm going to put the microphone inside the ear cuff so you can hear the difference in tones. I'm going to actually set this up like default. This is how I like to run it right now. That's how my setup is. But what I'm going to do to change the tones, I'm going to set it all back to the default. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change them all back to the middle. So you're already highlighted on the first one. I'm going to raise it up to the middle. And then I'm going to go to the next one. I'm going to raise it up to be equal as that one. I'm going to move over to the next one. I'm going to lower that one because it's too high. And then I'm going to go to the next one and lower it as well. All right, so let me put the microphone in the ear cuff, and we'll we'll go from there. Alright guys, I have the general program set up right here to show you. I'm in general program 1. And I got my coil next to me here. I'm going to run some targets over so you can hear the sound that the audio is making before I go and change it a little bit. So here's just what a silver quarter sounds like in the general program. Hopefully you can hear that. And here's what a nickel sounds like. Here's what a tungsten ring sounds like. Alright, so we will stay with these 3 targets: a silver dime, a nickel, a silver quarter, nickel, and a tungsten ring, just for a quick demonstration. Okay, so we're in general program 1. So now what I want to do is I want to go into my settings a little bit here and change the equalizer. Alright guys, so what we're going to do now is we're going to change the audio of the equalizer, or change the settings of the equalizer to change the audio bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower all the bars down to the bottom just to show you what the difference in dynamic is. Alright, we'll do that one. You can probably already hear the difference. Alright, so now let's take those 3 targets, now that we've changed the audio. Here's the silver quarter again. A little shallow. Here's your nickel. And here's the tungsten ring. So a little different sound you got going on there. Now let's raise them all to the top. Let's take this and raise them all to the top. I'll do it this way. Let's go all the way to the top. And raise this one to the top. Alright, so now they're all the way to the top. This is the other end of the spectrum. Here's the quarter again. Here's the nickel. And here is the tungsten ring. And I'm getting some interference with my chair here. I think there's some metal in it, and it's probably interfering a little bit. There we go. So it's a pretty big difference. Now what I like to do is, where I like to have it is, I like to bring this one, this is my personal settings, right? So let's make sure we're back to the beginning. Let's come over here. And what I do is I like it this way. So I'm going to lower this one all the way down almost. And I'm going to bring the next one down a little bit. To about there. I'm going to bring the next one down just a little bit as well. 2 clicks. And then I'm going to bring the 4th one down like 1. And that's how I like to run it, around that area, around those settings. Now watch, this is what it sounds like. That's the quarter. Kind of got a crisper sound. Nickel. Here's the difference. And here's that ring again. I just think it sounds really crisp. Alright, so now you're going to ask me, well, what kind of audio tones do you have it in? And that's easy to figure out. So we go in here, we go back out to the beginning, and we hit the settings button till we get the audio type. And right now I'm in PWM, so I'm in the default, that the standard PWM sound that the Deus is known for. But let's say I want to change that to square. So now I've changed it to square. Now let's listen to this same setup with the equalizer the way we just had it. Alright, so let's go back to our volume. Oops, I'm in the wrong one here. Sorry. Let's do this. Let's go into volume. Hit the equalizer, hold down the button. So it's right where I left it, so it hasn't changed. So let's just listen to it now. Here's the quarter. Here's the nickel. And here's the tungsten ring. So let's change the equalizer and change it to where it was all lower bars all the way to the bottom. So let's lower this down. So you can hear the difference with the square. Now listen to the quarter. See how muffled out that is? Nickel. And here's the ring. Isn't that crazy? In square, it's really noticeable. Let's raise them all back up to the top. Now listen to this, to the quarter. Super loud. Nickel. And then the ring. Let's take it back down to where I like it. Let's go over here to this one and let's lower it down to about there. Next one, lower it down to about there, I believe. Next one we brought down 2 notches, and then the next one we brought down 1 notch. And that's the way I like to run. I think actually I'll bring this one down a little bit more than that, and then this one down as well. Okay, so that's where I like to run it. Now listen to the quarter. Nickel. Man, I love those sounds. And then the ring. Here's let's see if we can find something else to run across. How about a I don't know what that is. How about a penny? Let's see if I got a penny in here. Well, how about a buffalo nickel? No, how about a shield nickel? Well, we've already done nickels, so we don't need to do that again. There's a penny. Sorry. There's what a penny sounds like. So here's a little copper ring, just to give you an idea. Silver cross. I am running a 5-tone program here. I'm just using the defaults. So there you have it. That's the difference. Is the serious changes in sound when you use the equalizer in these WS2 XL headphones. Now you can do the same setup with the WS2 headphones as well as the WS6 headphones. So you have the equalizer in all 3 configurations. You can change them any way you like. This is how I like to run it. And I just wanted to show you how dynamic you can change the sound of these headphones. I love these headphones. These XLs are awesome. I love them. And I'm sure you will too if you get a pair of them. So if you have any questions, drop me a comment. That's a short demo today on the different sound dynamics with using PWM and SQUARE in the WSA II-XL headphones with the equalizer. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in another Mental Metal video.